Yeah, so yeah, like I said, it's a little bit offside. Let's jump into our first set. Let's kick off the top 8. And remember that like everyone starts in winners, so it's gonna be like a couple extra sets before the actual winners semis begins. This being the first qualifier in winners quarters, Dabuz versus AceAttorney.
Yeah, so this is a little bit different from most top 8s that you guys have seen. We were just talking about this in the pre-production call. So, like you said, Austin, everyone's in winners. It's going to be a lot of sets. This is going to be a nice little exhibition for you guys. And this matchup, man, two characters that typically like to stay somewhat away from you, but at least Rosalina is forced to engage. She's a close combat character that's just good for mid-range, whereas Zelda actually wants to stay completely away from you and fire these projectiles. That said, Rosa can take them away with gravitational pull.
That's right, and you know, Zelda gets that little extra oomph due to online play. You know, you see all those Wi-Fi Zeldas coming in to make a ton of moves that normally don't work in an offline setting. But, you know, so this might be the extra, you know, oomph the AceAttorney needs, but that's going to be that first up smash coming out from Dabuz, taking away that first stock.
Yeah, Zelda is definitely a character that people have lamented playing against since the dawn of this new Wi-Fi era. So, Dabuz, I mean, he's always been very strong online. That was kind of where he found his comeuppance in Brawl. And wow, awesome by AceAttorney, sending the Luma shot back, though, with Neighbor's Love, and chasing all the way with up B. Man, this guy's crazy.
Bro, that was sick coverage.
And so is Gravitational Pull against Zelda, man. Just takes all her fun toys away, the Phantom, Din's Fire. And AceAttorney in contention with 0 to None as the best Tri-State Zelda, I would say, right? It's pretty much those two leading the pack. And,
yeah, I would say so.
You have to wonder how many times Dabuz has played against 0 to None, very frequently attending Long Island tournaments, even though he's not from very near there. So this could be a real edge for Dabuz, whereas like a lot of people are kind of just underserved in the versus Zelda experience.
Well, just like this tournament in general, I feel like a lot of these players play against each other a lot, so I think we're going to see a lot of matchup familiarity going on in that regard.
Very true. I mean, Dabuz and Ace might even play Wi-Fi together regularly. I know AceAttorney, to my knowledge, is pretty regularly playing online and grinding. Either way.
Good catch on that landing. Going to send AceAttorney off stage ever so slightly.
Ooh, but the kicks! Going to send Dabuz to the end of his first stock here. AceAttorney bleeding out, and he's playing a paperweight character in Zelda. Yeah, Rosa hits so hard, man. Not going to stay on the screen for much longer. Okay, Dabuz trying to get off the edge here. I mean, he's got such a statistical advantage right now that even though he's not in a good position, he doesn't have to rush his way back. He can just hold his ground, let the timer burn out a little bit, and wait for AceAttorney to maybe overcommit.
They're just setting up shop there with a classic set play. Stay in the background, send a knight, send a fire, wait for Dabuz to come in to start opening them up a bit. Their center stage. Dabuz playing a very patient game, knowing that he had... What was that? Phantom Knight. He went like a swirl.
It's just like any other projectile that when she absorbs it, it'll rotate around her, and it does stay active. So, such a dangerous thing to do against Zelda, or for Zelda to have her own tools used against her like that. I mean, she really thrives on the setup nature of what Phantom allows for her to start doing. Kind of plays like a team fighting character like Dragon Ball or Marvel. But yeah, then you just turn that on her, and all of a sudden it's your assist rotating around you.
Yeah, it might make you think twice before hitting that B button. Oh, got him stuck on the corner here. 98% Dabuz looking for a finisher. Wants to play it safe instead of shooting some star bits. Doesn't need to like go off stage or anything. We have such a hefty lead. No need to play risky at this point.
Wow, that was so good by Dabuz. The retracting Luma facing inward, setting up for the down tilt to dash attack. Didn't really pan out too well for him. Like, it didn't get him a lot of reward, but it still looked really cool and was just excellent coverage.
Bro, I swear when Dabuz plays this game... Okay, there you go. Good coverage with the Luma, but I swear when Dabuz plays this game, like, he has a second player playing as Luma for him. Like, someone... It's like Sonic and Tails, right? Like, he has, like, a second player that's playing as the two-player, doing combos for him. Because he has so much mastery over these two characters, and for good reason. He's been playing Rosalina and Luma since Smash Wii U days, in 2014.
Yeah, it's definitely some two brains, one mind type of stuff going on with him. And he's always been a puppet character kind of guy, right? I mean, his debut in Brawl was with Olimar, and of course you got to micromanage all your Pikmin. And then he played both Olimar and Rosalina in the last two games. Palutena, if anything, like, you know, being that she's such a basic character, it's kind of the anomaly into Buzz's roster.
Yeah.
You might expect, like, Ice Climbers.
That actually is kind of like the thing, but, you know, Ice Climbers... a character you don't really see in Ultimate as much. I have not seen Ice Climbers get super far into the bracket at any tournament. I don't know if you have.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, you see the clips on Twitter, and
clips are
sometimes
everything.
they pull off some good upsets and stuff, but that character still has a long way to go before they reach their ceiling, I think. Either way, I mean, Rosa and Olimar are both pretty strong in this game. A lot of people thought Rosalina was just trash in early Ultimate, but I strongly disagree. I think she got some really cool new tricks. She's not as like polarizing as she was in the last game, but she still has great matchups. Like you saw right there, Zelda, I think, kind of gets shut down. Your two main long-distance tools just get shut down, and then you have better frame data than them with Luma. So certain matchups, Rosa feels like a top tier to fight. You know, she can really just wear you down if you're a character that thrives off a projectile game.
Yeah, she's got tons of those tools in her department. Now we're seeing some stages get swapped around. Going to stick with the same characters. I don't foresee AceAttorney swapping off Zelda anytime soon.
No, me neither.
But we've seen Dabuz, as you said previously, that he can play a multitude of characters he can bring to the table. It's nice to see him busting out Rosalina more, because, you know, he started off Smash Ultimate with Palutena mostly, you know, and then messing around with Olimar here and there.
Yeah, I think just how strong Olimar was before the nerfs he got really solidified Dabuz as playing mostly him or only him. Mostly him for the early part of the game. But, I don't know, you saw really starting at like the first Ultimate Summit last March, this Rosalina came out, did some serious work. I think he beat Sam Sora with it. And he's kind of just phased it into becoming his best and most used character.
Which is a great boon to have, because there's not that many people playing the character, so Dabuz can run with that, being known as the Rosalina and Luma.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and that new neutral air, I mean, it feels weird calling it new, right? Because it's been a year and a half since this game came out, but
yeah,
that's just so infrequently played. A lot of people aren't prepared for all the routes that opens up for her.
And it's the same thing, like, there's other things that come to the table as well, like, because back at Smash Wii, like, everyone knew what was the most optimal move to do to, like, get rid of Luma, for instance, and now it's like, wait, what move should I go for this time? Like, I never fought him with this character before.
Yeah,
oh,
dash attacks. Dash attacks easily the safest bet, but man, Dabuz executing a pretty flawless stock. Getting hit, what, one time?
Yeah. I think it was a trade, too, so, like, it was totally worth it.
Yeah, he's killing it right now. Luma's gonna finally make a departure here, but it doesn't matter. Rosa's still kind of formidable on her own. That dash attack is such a great whiff punish tool. Weak Nair still combos into stuff, so Dabuz is making this work for himself. There's Luma. It's like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, I love the use of Nairs coming out from... Oh my god, he was trying to go for, like, a potential spike there, too. But I love the use of his Nairs because he's going through, like, the spot dodges and catching him at the very tail end of it, so it allows him to be able to combo off of it later on. Yeah,
exactly. And she can still... I think she can still get combos off strong landing there, too. Yeah, Rosa got a lot more scrappy in Ultimate. Like, she used to be almost pure keep away and, like, have Luma do the dirty work for you, but I think she gets really good reward for getting her hands dirty in this game now.
Yeah, we're seeing it. Even though with Dabuz with the lead, he's actually playing insanely aggressive right now for Rosa. Like, going in there, just trying to close the distance. Already has him at 126%.
Oh, but AceAttorney has consistently sent these Luma shots back at Dabuz. Yeah. Zelda also a great projectile countering character in her own right. That's a strength that they share for sure.
Yep.
Ooh,
AceAttorney doing
with the reads.
Almost got the kill off of that. AceAttorney doing a fantastic job with this Phantom Knight, just placing him at the precise moment so you can just jump above it and try to, like, go for an aerial option. Oh god, Luma came in! The sneak! I didn't even see it!
Did him so dirty. It looked like AceAttorney was prepared for that too. I thought he was setting the Phantom the other way to deal with Luma, but instead he just left himself wide open. Dabuz finally dropping a stock here, but he's on the verge of taking this to a 2-0 lead, putting himself at game point. AceAttorney still sticking to the strategy though. Charge the Phantom, you know, don't let the gravitational pull scare you too much. As long as you don't chase the Phantom and go into Rosa's face, you won't get hit by the rotating gravitational pull.
Yeah, and while this is tough for Ace, like, this is far from undoable, right? It's just one stock. You can easily clean that up to get some good routes going, but right now, Dabuz seems to be the one playing the route game. Getting tons of combos going up. Ooh. A lot of jumping out of shields coming out here, trying to catch each other's options.
Alright, AceAttorney stuck to the ledge. Dabuz just gonna control both roll distance and ledge get up distance by having Luma like that. I mean, such a powerful option. Oh, and he read the air dodge into the ground. AceAttorney almost going down there.
And he hasn't done that very often. So, like, that was a fantastic catch coming out from Dabuz. There goes Phantom Knight. Just sayonara, forcing AceAttorney to have to respect it.
So relieving to not have to think about that option when you're fighting Zelda. At least, you know, maybe 50-60% of the time when you have the time to press down B.
Man, I don't know if you saw that 6 setup or not from AceAttorney, but that shield got diminished on Dabuz.
Yeah, he almost broke it. AceAttorney still definitely showing moments of greatness throughout this set. I mean, Dabuz is such an obstacle of a player to have to fight, especially when you play a zoner. But AceAttorney's still cooking a little bit here. He's got him off stage. Misses with the Din's Fire, but how are you going to get up through this? Okay, Dabuz, smart, just waiting it out. You realized the Phantom wouldn't hit him at the edge there. A little too far away.
Good punish. There you go. Solid dash attack coming in. Gets the parry. Forward smash follow-up. It's still kind of a large hill to climb, but he can do it. He just needs one good combo.
Yep, AceAttorney keeping the dream alive here. He's definitely not out. 144 with such a light character like Zelda. Very difficult, especially because Rosa has a million kill moves. Wow, almost going out to fair.
That was a good trap right there. Dabuz applying shield pressure, forcing AceAttorney to jump, so he was already right there. Catch him out. Good escape, opting to go super high.
Oh, that... Wow, okay. Sent
What direction are you going?
I thought we were going to see jab 1, 2, 3 for the kill, but I'm not sure if that would have done it. Oh, dash attack cancel grab. So smart by Dabuz, and the forward throw it was still not enough, yeah. Back throw would have done it, but of course you can't dash attack cancel grab into that.
Good patience. He just waited there. He was holding shield. Knew the teleport was eventually going to come right in front of him. And even if he didn't go in front of him, what would have happened is he just would have gone for the ledge instead, and then it would just reset. So he was just playing patient. He could easily react to it like he just did.
Yeah, Zelda really struggles to get off the edge. You know, the only buttons she has in front of her are pretty underwhelming, like Nair and Fair. So AceAttorney really has been falling back on that up B, back to center stage, or like some ambiguous location depending on the angle as his way back. But Dabuz just so ready for it every time. Alright, so going into this third and potentially final game, AceAttorney, you know, he's got to make this stage counter pick really matter here. I think something like Smashville, where, you know, Zelda can fall back on her strong-ish juggle game and not have to worry too much about having Rosa just stay on the upside and press down B. That might be good, but I do not see inside the mind of the Zelda player, so...
He might just be going back to Kalos, you know? Because, like, that's a good stage for Zelda. Oh, yeah, he is, yeah. Like, it's a pretty great stage for the character, right? Because having those additional platforms could be super helpful for trying to get off the ledge when he's already struggling.
Yeah, this is definitely a stage that helps characters with bad ledge options, so I like that call. And smart by AceAttorney to just, you know, stick to a stage he's comfortable on. Even though you've already lost here, that doesn't take away the fact that it could benefit your character. So he's not shaken. Oh, Dabuz, yeah, just going to respect the Phantom there. I feel like he had the time to use it down B and just kind of throw off AceAttorney's entire mix-up, but he hesitated a little bit, just playing it safe, and he got opened up for it.
Getting caught by the slashes. AceAttorney doing a fantastic start here, not taking a single hit, playing a good keep-away game there. Thought Dabuz was going to play a little bit aggressive. That's why he had that forward air ready to go.
Oh, so smart by Dabuz, using the landing hit of Dare to set up like a delayed Luma hit and then get the grab. It wasn't a true block string or anything, but it threw off AceAttorney's timing. Oh, and the traps! Alright, AceAttorney taking the most convincing stock so far. First time he's drawn first blood as well in the set, so we could see the start of some kind of momentum for him.
Okay, AceAttorney, I feel it. I feel it. Those Phantom Knight's coming in strong. He's still, this is where he's been struggling, right? Managed to find his way back on there. It seemed to be like almost like an accidental hit with that teleport, right? Because he just saw Dabuz just fall on that platform.
Yeah, it's possible. And the lingering hit on the Phantom actually costing AceAttorney an opening there. Alright, Dabuz trying to be extra patient at the ledge here. Doesn't want to overcommit to anything. Just wants to maybe entice AceAttorney to go for another one of those unsafe up Bs to center stage. If you're prepared for it, you can definitely react and punish, but it is good once in a while.
Okay, up air again, disallowing him from landing onto the stage. Dabuz having a clean second stock here so far. Just keeping him off stage.
Yeah, just running the loop over and over again. Ooh, a little slow on the punish. Forward air, not getting there in time, but it doesn't matter. AceAttorney looking to get some damage in there for extra credit and falls victim to an up smash.
And that's exactly why we're seeing the stage get counterpicked again from Ace, right? Just using that platform as another option off of the teleport, but still wasn't enough to get back.
And also very convenient to just sit underneath it, charge Phantoms up, makes their aerial approaches into you a lot more predictable. Zelda's pretty good at stuffing jump-ins too, but Dabuz, I mean, not the type of player, nor the type of character to be using a lot of aerial aggressive approaches like this. I think they're both kind of looking for a similar game plan. Zelda, though, with that. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say they're both playing like that punish game, right? They're
Exactly.
just like waiting for the other person to commit before they do, while trying to throw out as many safe moves as possible. Right there, that was a great bait. You saw the F smash. He covered it greatly with Neru's love.
Got that air dodge frame trap too. Dabuz picking up a jab on the way down. Oh, and AceAttorney overshooting. That's like her only bursty option in the air, but it's quite predictable and a little laggy too.
Yeah, Dabuz easily being able to react to that, as we see time and again. I feel like he might have to just start removing that option from his like selects when he's off stage, because every single time he's gone mid stage, Dabuz has got a punish.
Yeah, I mean he could be maybe looking for like the slight diagonal to go closer and pop Dabuz right in place, but even still, that'll just put you right there for a big punish out of shield. It's just really one of Zelda's biggest weaknesses is her ledge game. Her disadvantage overall, honestly. She can't, like, challenge buttons. Oh!
What
dare to
the
grab! Ooh!
What?
That actually may have been a true block string before when I said it wasn't.
You think Dabuz did that on purpose and that wasn't an accident?
Hell yeah. No. He, in that case, I think he did it because he may have shielded. You know, he was like, alright, if you shield, I'm going to do the dare grab. But he didn't shield, so probably didn't get the desired effect. But I do think the setup was intentional, yeah.
Yeah. Again, just trying to apply shield pressure into almost like a tick throw situation.
Yep. And these guys, man, both of these characters have kind of amazing dash attacks for whiff punishing. Like, really their only burst options for each of them on the ground, but I see both AceAttorney and Dabuz just looking for dash back into whiff punish from dash attack, and it's working pretty well.
AceAttorney finally going for the up B out of shield to get that second stock. Doesn't want to go for the jump out of anymore.
Oh, and he
like
rolls.
That's like what Dabuz wants the most, right? The roll on is like easy reaction from Dabuz. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place as Zelda on the corner against that setup.
Dude, and you saw how even get up attack, because the hit lag makes it really easy to react when it hits Luma. Dabuz has an answer for everything. Luma can cover jump and stand up, and is just the sacrificial lamb for the get up attack that roses at roll distance.
But AceAttorney's still being creative, right? Using the Phantom Knight to knock Luma away to give himself some breathing room. He's gonna do it again. Yeah, at that time Dabuz realized what was going on. He retreated Luma, brought her back in to finish it off with the up smash. That's gonna be Dabuz with a 3-0 victory over AceAttorney, which was looking pretty dominant until that final game.
I'm honestly really surprised that he had enough time to get up smash out there. I thought it was